New York City is an ever-changing city that has lots of spots and exciting activities for first-timers and returning tourists to embark in. Be it touring the highest skyscrapers, visiting its iconic museums, historical sites, witnessing its cultural and fashion styles, or dining in restaurants serving delicious food, New York City is overly packed with incredibly fun things. Take a trip to Governor's Island. Formerly a military outpost and situated strategically in the center of New York Harbor, this large 172-acre island houses the old Castle Williams used as a prison and the Fort J in an area now recognized as a national landmark. Governor's Island still retains a substantial amount of its military-era architecture designs and has a winter village where visitors can embark on activities like ice skating and sledding. It also hosts concerts, art exhibitions, and is a nice area for recreational cycling. In this island is a luxurious Italian spa, QC New York, with relaxation rooms, steam baths, saunas, and infrared beds, among other lush amenities for maximum client satisfaction. Also in the spa is an upside-down relaxation room with upholstery and a chessboard painted and appended to the ceiling to create a nice illusion. As a first-timer here, you will think you are walking on the ceiling when actually you are not. Visit the 9/11 Museum and Memorial. Once upon a time, two large buildings, 110-story tall, were the focal trade points in the Manhattan area. The World Trade Center, as we all know it, it was destroyed in September 11, 2001, and is now called the National September 11 Memorial as a tribute to the number of lives lost on that tragic day. Two square pools surrounded by trees and grasses now stand on the spot once dominated by the Twin Tower World Trade Center. Also around the pools are bronze panels with the names of everyone killed that day inscribed on it. The waterfall on the pool's sides flows into the square. The 9/11 Museum is situated in a beautiful carving glass building that sits between the two square pools. In the museum are photos, videos, and items telling the painful story of the events of that day, its cultural and economic effects, and the repercussions it had. The museum building blends with the old structures of the Trade Center building and is built around its remnants. The location of the museum and memorial site is Greenwich Street. If you are in New York today or plan on visiting this city soon, do well to visit the historical site and pay your respects. It is worth it. Tour the Empire State Building, the most famous skyscraper in New York and America as a whole. This landmark building stands above Manhattan and is a major tourist attraction in the city. It is a 102-story building, 381 meters tall, that has high-speed elevators and outdoor walks on all its sides. The tower was officially opened in 1931. Things to do in the towers are going up the 80th floor to see the Dare to Dream exhibit with the real-time pictures and architectural outlines which honors all the people who built the 1,454-foot edifice. Explore the outdoor main deck of the building's 86th floor observatory and its remarkable circle-like views of East and Hudson Rivers, the Statue of Liberty, and the Brooklyn Bridge. Ascend farther to the top on the 102nd floor indoor observation deck that offers a stunning view of Central Park, the Rockefeller Center, and views from the top of the Rock Observatory. Visiting the Rockefeller Center is one of the best things to do in the New York City. This center is a shopping and all-around entertainment complex in Midtown Manhattan. During the holiday season, a big Christmas tree is erected in front of the complex skating rink to light up the area. The outdoor skating rink on the floor of the center offers fun skating activities for guests and tourists. The bronze Atlas sculpture located in the front of the center is a nice spot for observation and taking pictures. The top of the rock observation deck, which offers sensational views of the city, is on one of the hubs of the 7-story 30 Rockefeller Plaza situated on top of the Rockefeller Center. To get the best views of the city on the deck, you will need to book an online sunset ticket in advance. The deck has 3 floors, 67th, 69th, and 70th floors with indoor and outdoor viewing spots for guests. Visit the history-rich New York Public Library. This historical building has treasures, collections, and pieces spanning up to 4,000 years. The main reading room of the library stretches 2 city blocks and holds about 10,000 journals. Important historical artifacts in this library are the only available letter from Christopher Columbus making known the discovery of the Americas to King Ferdinand's court, a handwritten copy of the Declaration of Independence by Thomas Jefferson, the laid-out model for the off-Broadway production of In the Heights, stuffed animal that originally belonged to Christopher Robin and formed the basis for the Winnie the Pooh series, and the first Gutenberg Bible brought to the Americas. Visiting this library is a must-do as it won't cost you a penny. It's free of charge. Admire the wildlife at Bronx Zoo, a 265-acre large zoo with various kinds of wildlife in it. This Bronx Zoo gives tourists a chance of visiting the zoo for free on Wednesdays. This must-visit zoo has so many animals in it, a tourist might not be able to see everything in a day. The best things to do in the Bronx Zoo are touring the world of reptiles, visiting the Himalayan Highlands exhibit and the American bison, the national mammal, visit the Congo gorilla forest and the giraffe building, seeing sea lions. Head to the Central Park. Central Park is a large park in New York City's center containing over 700 acres of gardens, forest, meadows, and many attractions, some free of charge, making it one of the best budget-wise things to do in the city. This park features include fountains, sculptures, bridges, lakes, 21 playgrounds, and ice skating rink, the Central Park Zoo. In Central Park, you can rent a bike and explore the whole park while burning excess calories in the body at the same time. The park also houses the Belvedere Castle, Bethesda Terrace, and the Strawberry Fields. See the Statue of Liberty from Liberty Island. The symbol of freedom figure in New York City, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to America and was built in 1886 and is a must-see sight for every visitor in the New York City. It stands at 152 feet tall, has a torch, weighs over 400,000 pounds. To get good views of the enormous statue from land, the Battery Park is a good spot, or better still, a short boat cruise to Liberty Island to see the statue up close. Walk around it and pay to enter its pedestal. Explore Times Square. This bustling area in Midtown Manhattan, Times Square was named after the New York Times Tower in 1904. The home of skyscrapers, huge billboards, screens, and shops, is truly a sight to behold. It is an often crowded area, but still, visiting it is one of the best things to do in New York. The city that never sleeps. From its skyline scrapers, museums, crowded places, to renowned and historical sites, New York presents endless fun choices for everyone.